Everything you love will eventually hurt you. Not because love is painful, but because you are not loving. You are clinging. You are attaching. And attachment, according to Buddhism, is the root of all suffering. The Buddha taught that suffering exists because we attach to things that are impermanent. We cling to people who will leave. We grasp at moments that will end. We hold on to versions of ourselves that no longer exist. And in that clinging, we create our own torment. Attachment is not love. Attachment is fear. When you attach to someone, you do not love them freely. You need them. You fear losing them. You try to control them to prevent the loss you know is inevitable. This is not connection. This is prison, for both of you. Consider what you are attached to right now. A relationship, a job, an identity, a feeling. Notice how that attachment creates anxiety. Because anything you attach to, you live in constant fear of losing. The tighter you hold, the more it hurts. Not because of what you are holding, but because of the holding itself. Buddhism distinguishes between attachment and appreciation. Appreciation allows things to be as they are. Attachment demands they stay as you want them. When you appreciate a sunset, you watch it fade without suffering. When you attach to it, you suffer because it will not stay. The same is true for people. When you appreciate someone, you love their presence without needing to possess it. When you attach to someone, you suffer every moment they are not exactly as you need them to be. You suffer their changes. You suffer their growth. You suffer their humanity. Most people confuse attachment with commitment. Commitment is a choice. Attachment is a compulsion. You can commit to someone while releasing attachment to who they should be. You can commit to a path while releasing attachment to specific outcomes. Commitment is freedom. Attachment is bondage. Here is the mechanism of suffering. You attach to something impermanent. You believe it will last forever, or at least longer than it will. Reality reveals the truth of impermanence, and you suffer. Not because the thing left, but because you were attached to its staying. The Buddha called this dukkha, the inherent unsatisfactoriness of clinging to what cannot be held. You cannot hold water in your fist. The tighter you squeeze, the faster it escapes. This is not the water's fault. This is the nature of grasping. Attachment creates suffering in 3 ways. First, you suffer from fear of losing what you have. Second, you suffer when you lose it. Third, you suffer because you immediately attach to something else, beginning the cycle again. You are addicted to your own suffering. The practice is not to stop caring. The practice is to stop clinging. Love fully without grasping. Commit deeply without demanding permanence. Appreciate beauty without needing to own it. This is freedom. This is peace. When you release attachment, you do not lose connection. You gain authentic connection. Because you are no longer relating to people and things through the filter of your fear. You see them as they are, not as you need them to be. Impermanence is not the problem. Impermanence is reality. Everything changes. Everyone leaves. Every moment ends. This is not tragedy. This is truth. The tragedy is spending your life fighting truth and calling that fight love. Let go or be dragged. This is the choice. You can release your attachments consciously and experience freedom. Or you can hold on until reality rips them from your hands and you call that loss. The irony is this: the more you release attachment, the more deeply you can love. Because love without fear of loss is infinite. Love without need for control is unconditional. Love without clinging is actually love. You are not being asked to care less. You are being invited to suffer less, to love more freely, to live without the constant anxiety of holding sand in your fist. Open your hand. Let it rest in your palm. This is how you keep what cannot be held. Attachment is suffering. Release is love.